Hi everyone, Archana here, and I'm going to show you today how to make these apple blossoms. So I'm going to show you how to make these leaves too and the birds also. If I have a time, I don't want to make this video super long, but let's see how far we will go. And these are very easy to make and looking super delicate flowers, so cute, right? So let's get started. And I have all the supplies here. I'll mention you about the paper. I am always using Recollection 65 LB cardstock. And then we need the retro punch. And in this one cutout, you are going to make just one flower since it's a 5-petal flower. And then we will need a smaller punch. I will show you for what purpose we need this punch. So we will need one cutout for each flowers. How many flowers you want to make, just make sure those many cutouts you will need. And then we need a floral tape and a color, whatever color you want, but this is the ideal color, pink, any kind of pink, but it is shaded, so just try to get the brighter color. When you spray the water, it will fade up a little bit. And of course glue, water bottle, and a small hole punch, sorry, to make the center for this tiny one. So that's it. We don't make hole for this since we are cutting individual petals. And then another thing we will need, this one is embossing powder in bright yellow color, and I always prefer embossing powder to make very delicate centers, stamens or pollen. They look just like a real pollen. So this is embossing powder. We are not going to heat emboss, but we are using that just to make these center stamens. So first we will make the stamen. So I'll show you how to make them. So cut at least 1/3 inch, 1 inch long and 1/3 inch width wide piece of paper, and then cut as thin as possible, keeping 1 millimeter from this end till here, the gap space. So just make as many as possible, thinner one. And then we need to use the water. Let's cut this first. Okay, so it will look like this right now. And now we'll spray some water here. And then just you need to roll them like that. Gently roll them as long as possible, but gently, don't squish it, otherwise those small strips will come out and you will not get enough stamens. We are rolling this because we want these looking very natural. You can even roll these individually, so we don't need that artificial shape. So rolling will make those like a stamen, real stamen. And then spread it around as much as possible, and then get the glue, any liquid glue. I have this one, or school glue will work, or this one is also working, the Fabri-Tac, but I don't want those strings coming out from this one. Once you get that string and you use the embossing powder, it will get messy. So I'm using a regular glue. Just the tips you need to insert it, and then just spread again. Just spread them, and then get your embossing powder and dip into. and dab the excess powder, and you will get real looking stamens. You can see, right? Hope you can see. It's blurred. And keep it aside, it will get dry quickly. And now we need to make our petals. So for petals, you can individually cut and give the shape, or you can just fold them in a half like that. Don't fold this one, we don't want that creased center, and then just try to get them behind this petal, like on the side, like that. Got it? Like that. And then get all these petals together nicely. And now we need to make the curves like that, from here to there and from here to there. So let's see if I can show you properly. So just cut them like that, because these flowers has the really decent gap in between. That's what they make so delicate looking flowers. And then like that. So your shape should be like this. Got it? And now we will need to color them. So I'll zoom in little bit, so I'll show you what I'm doing closely. Okay. Now get your color, and you need to color them like on one side, on some petal. Just dab it, don't like drag it, or don't smudge it. Okay, so just dab it like randomly. You don't need to color on only one side, or only on the center, or only on the top. So just color it randomly anywhere, like that. Okay, and this part is done. Get your water bottle, spray lightly, don't spray too much, and get these petals on your mat. And we need to make the cup shape. That's it. So use your tool, and I hope you can see, just run this tool all around the petal and on the center, like that. Like this. Okay, and now let me cut this part. Now we need some wire. Take the long wire. These flowers has very delicate long stem, so just get the wire and make a hook shape like this. Okay, and get your stamen, this our handmade stamen, and then insert this wire on the edge somewhere between this cut part and here, like that. I hope you got it. Okay, and then use the decent amount of glue. Like that, and then roll it. Like that. Okay, they look so cute, see? And then we need to use little more glue on the bottom of this stamen part. Okay, and then get this green part and stick it like this. So right now it looks like that, and then put the glue on all over on these 5 petal green part and stick these individually like this. And don't worry about showing this green part, it is a natural thing, so that's fine. So adjust your petals nicely and open it little bit if you want to. So this is your cute little apple blossom is ready, and now we will use some white floral tape here. So again we need to make this bottom part little bit fat, so double it, push it up while rolling, and then get it down till the end. So here this delicate flower is done. Isn't it super easy? Cute, right? So now let's make our cute little bird. So for bird we need only 2 petals or 3 petals most probably. So I have these 2 petals, I cut it like that, and I also have another individual petal. So you can make just a plain white colored petal or you can color it. So we will color it later on. We will just first make the bird. For bird we need another wire. Make a circular loop like that. And now we will use some tissue paper and just fold it. You can just use your own size, but this one is almost ½ inch or less than ½ inch, little less, and then we will just stick this. And while sticking this, make sure it will be in a bulky ball circular shape. Don't roll it like regular roll. Just try to cover that, just like you are making a dough ball or something like that. So these tissues are very delicate, so however you give them a shape, it will mold it as per. So just like this. Okay, and now we will stick those on top of this. So cover this with the glue, or the foil is easy for you, use aluminum foil. this look like that. Since these are very circular shaped birds, you can even use the bead. If you have very cheap plastic beads, you can use them. So it looks like that right now. Okay, and now we will use the tape here. So make sure your tape will go little bit over on the bottom of this bird, so it will look natural. It's kind of part of this bird. Okay. So this bird is ready, and now we will color that. Since this stem is little bit reddish on actual apple blossom, so we'll try our best to make it little bit reddish color. So spray a little bit water on this bird, since we didn't use water before making the bird, but this will help. Alright, then get your color and try to color it on the stem from the bottom like that. Like this. And then try to get it on the bird a little bit here and there. Birds are very bright colored, so don't worry about using more color on this. So they look fine. So we need to show little bit white part, so just dab it, don't like smudge it. Okay, so this is our cute bird is ready. I'm so happy with that. Actually, this bird is more fluffier than I already made, so you can see, so cute, right? And then quickly we will make some leaves. So for leaves, we will just hand cut the shape. So let me get the paper first. So this is about a 1.5 inch paper, so you can just fold it and our regular leaf shape, just cut it as per you want, just like that. It's more fluffier right now, but we will make those side cuts quickly. So this is our shape, and we need some floral tape and glue. And then use almost 3/4 from bottom to top, and then pinch it like that And then get your ball tool, the other side, the smaller one, and try to make the crease on both sides like that. Okay, if you want you can make those lines like that, but if you don't want to, just leave it as it is. And then open it and just do it. Just hide the wire. Okay, I hope you got it. Just do it like that. Since there is a wire till here, this leaf will be flexible. You can just give the shape as per you want, just like twist it or mold, bend. They can bend easily since the wire is still up there. Okay, and now we will use some tape to match everything, flower, leaves, and if you want you can color this part with the red color, this color, like this, and there you go. So this is your leaf and your cute little flower and your bird. So I really hope you like this and you enjoyed the tutorial, and if you make them, feel free to share with me on my Facebook page, and I will see you on next Friday probably, and it will look like that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.